Marshall, do you have any last words of advice for our listeners?
I always finish everything with the same last words of advice. The best coaching advice anybody's ever going to get. Take a deep breath. Imagine you're 95 years old. You're just getting ready to die. Right before you take that last breath, you're given a beautiful gift. The ability to go back in time and talk to the person that's listening to me right now. The ability to help that person be a better leader and have a happier life. What advice would the wise 95-year-old you, who knows what mattered in life and what didn't, and what was important and what wasn't, what advice would that wise old person facing death have for the you who's listening to me right now? Whatever you're thinking now, do that. In terms of performance appraisal, that's the only one that's going to matter. That old person says you did the right thing, you did. That old person says you made a mistake, you did. You don't have to impress anyone else. Some friends of mine interviewed old folks who are dying, got to ask this question. What advice? Personal side, 3 themes. Theme 1, be happy now. Not next week, not next month. Get out of that I'll be happy when. We all have the same win. That old person looking at death, that's called win. We all got the same win here. Don't get so busy chasing what you don't have, you can't see what you do have. Learning point number 2, friends and family. Never get so busy climbing that ladder of success you forget the people who love you. And number 3, if you have a dream, go for it. Because you don't go for it when you're 35, you may not when you're 85. It doesn't have to be big, maybe small. Business advice isn't much different. Life is short, have fun. Number 2, do whatever you can do to help people. And the main reason to do that is nothing to do with money or status or getting ahead. Main reason to do that is a 95-year-old you will be proud of you because you did, and disappointed if you do not. And if you do not believe this is true, interview any CEO who has retired. I've interviewed very many, and ask them a question. What are you proud of? None told me how big their office was. All they ever talked about is the people they helped. And the final advice, go for it. World's changing. Do what you think is right. May not win. At least you tried. At least you tried. Old people, we seldom regret the risk we take and fail. We always regret the risk we failed to take. And finally, what's my mission? My mission on our wonderful call, thank you for inviting me, is pretty simple. Hopefully help a few people listening to this call have just a little better life. And maybe if some of the listeners have a little better life and this helps them help a few other people have a little better life, is a very good use of both of our time.